singles and divorcees, welcome to the Spicy Divorce Party Planner TV show. I'm your host Spice, and today I have a very lovely special guest by the name of MYISHA.
Hello.
Now, she's very unique compared to most of the guests I have on my show. She's a Christian lady, but yes, she's single like most of the viewers are. She's 35 years old, and she hasn't went on a date for a few years. And her birthday is around the corner, so we want to hook her up on a special date. Yes. Now, MYISHA, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a woman of all trades. I went to Paul Mitchell of Fresno. I became a cosmetologist, specializing in hair color and cut, pedis, manis, facials. But after that, I was freelancing for a while, doing small videos. Been on the set on a couple small documentaries filmed in Fresno and in Los Angeles. I did an intern work for Nathaniel Livingston for I Manage Stars, scouting for artists in the area. I did KC24 for Turn Up Tuesdays, which was an episode for new artists in the local area, and I did hair and makeup there for various artists. I also traveled with them when they would do shows here in Los Angeles. Did a couple of things at Venice Beach. Did a video for Tyler, which is out of Atlanta. He's up and coming actor now for Tyler Perry. I've worked with Labrion. She's a featured in some videos. Currently, I am doing something quite different now. I'm working with vets, housing women with children who are homeless or going through some transition in their lives. Also, I'm a single parent. That's the real job, is being a single parent.
That's true.
So
that's true. That's a lot of work. But I mean, you have your hands full. You work for the VA. You do cosmetology. You work on production sets. So, what is a lovely Christian woman like you doing single?
I don't know. I'm still asking God about that.
How long have you been single now?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes, 3 long years.
Now, can you share with us, why did your last relationship end?
Oh, wow. We were in a long-term relationship, 13 years. It was no strong commitment. It was just like we were just content with one another. We kept pulling, kept prolonging our, the wedding. Yeah, the whole, it was, he wanted to wait till we had a certain amount of money. So I felt like, okay, if we're going to marry for money, then we're going to divorce for money. We were really unequally yoked. He believed in God, but he didn't fear the Lord. I don't know.
No, you do.
I always saw myself going to church by myself. There were times he would go, but it was like I had to, kick him in the butt to go.
So are you looking for someone who goes to church on their own?
Not necessarily. Not anymore.
They have to be Christian?
They could be Muslim. I mean,
I don't know.
I desire a man who loves the Lord.
Okay.
It'd be nice if he goes to church, but really nowadays, some of these men in church are just as bad as the men in the world.
Oh, yes.
So
trust me, I got a few stories like that, lady. I don't want to put any churches on blast, but yeah,
right.
There have been some wild stories that I could not imagine on my own, and I've seen it pass. Yeah, so not everyone in church is spectacular, as great as we.
Yeah, they all have their mishaps, and some of them fall short.
Yes, like we do too.
Yeah, we all fall short of the glory of God, but for the most part, it's just I guess the right one hasn't found me.
Okay. Now you got a birthday around the corner. What would you like to do for your birthday?
So I'll be 35. God. What I want to do, I want to be taken out. Like I haven't been really on a date, you know, where I can dress up, look nice, and just, you know, go out on the town.
Now, what kind of restaurant would you like to go to?
So there's this place, right? It's called Maestro's.
Oh yeah, Maestro's is expensive.
I know, right?
It's expensive. I'm like, geez, we went there for like some lobster macaroni cheese and that. It was like
$200 plate.
I don't know. It was like I don't know, like $50 for some macaroni and cheese. I don't know. It's been a while, but I don't. It costs a bit of money.
I've done the Chili's and the Denny's and all that, but you know, something a little different.
Nice.
I've been thinking about Catalina Island.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet either, but I hear it's beautiful.
Yes. I haven't been either, but I heard that it's nice, and they have all these excursions and different things you can do. I'm kind of simple, so like they have these places where I hear that you go hiking and things like that. So like just something like that. I mean, I'll be fine with that.
Okay, so we need a man that has some money to take you to this expensive restaurant. We want him to take her to Catalina Island. Well, I'm glad you have a vision. You have a vision. It's important to have a vision.
At Catalina Island, I'm free, so he just paid for himself.
Okay, so you're basically just covering the meals, fellas. Okay, hopefully you could do that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting years for a man to take me to Disneyland, and they act like, you know, there's a restaurant there, the French one, and they act like that, like that's too expensive to take a woman to. I'm like, all those years of college I went to, and you can't fork out $100.
But they would spend $100 on a suit, on cologne,
some rims, girl.
Some rims.
What are these rims gonna do for us?
Right.
Yeah. So what city are you representing? Where are you from?
I am from Carson, California.
Carson, California? Okay.
Yes, but I'm just moving back to the Los Angeles area from Fresno, California. I have been gone for quite some time, 16 years to be exact.
Okay.
So
dang, that's a long time.
So I've only been here a year, and I still.
Yeah, dating in LA is kind of tricky.
Yeah, because I feel like all the men are either married or they're like practicing polygamy.
Oh yeah, or they're married and they're looking for a new girlfriend while they're married.
Or they might just be looking for that woman that would just kind of support their image. Oh. You know, everything about looking like a certain type.
Like a politician, that's how.
Or like a basketball wife or something like that. They just superficial.
Gotcha. I noticed that you're hoping to go on a dinner date. What kind of a man do you imagine there with you?
Handsome.
Handsome? Okay.
Got
okay.
And spontaneous.
Spontaneous? Okay.
And someone that can kind of, you know, not be so uptight, but kind of, you know, make me laugh. Because I feel like I've been missing that. Because, you know, always got to be that, you know, I don't know. Kind of like, always got to be,
business? Okay.
You know.
Now,
I want to let down my head a little bit.
Now, some men are scared of Christian women because they feel like you don't want to have sex before marriage. They can't kiss you, you know, they're afraid to touch you at the theater, stuff like that. So does being Christian mean that you can't spice up your love relationship?
My, that's... I'm getting hot.
I don't know, yeah, they get scared of like commitment and they try to run away, but...
I guess that's when it comes to courtship. You know, courtship is like a friendly Christian dating. There's no kissing, no sex before marriage. To spice it up, I think it was just like learning one another and doing different things. Maybe taking trips could be spicing it up.
Okay. Yeah, vacations are always fun. Now, our show is about divorces. How do you feel as a Christian woman about divorces?
Honestly, I don't believe in divorces. I believe that once you make that commitment, you should, well, first you should seek God so that you won't make that mistake. I believe that, you know, marriage is a sacred covenant, and it's like a promise to God, because you're going before the Lord and saying, yes, this is going to be forever. Or so I believe, you know, you should kind of just be really, really careful so that, you know, and really get to know the person.
Now, my how would you say it? My issue with Christianity and getting divorced, I think sometimes that keeps women like almost subjected to being abused. Like sometimes there's physical abuse. So if there's physical abuse, would you still suggest to a woman, and I know you work with the homeless population as well, would you still tell them to remain in this marriage? I mean, I think that's a really hard question for Christians.
You know, I have actually been in a domestic relationship some years ago. Once you start seeing those red flags, you know, you should kind of take action then. But once it starts becoming physical, it's time to run.
Okay.
Unless you one of those old good old faith when you gonna pray through it and you like, God, I'm not looking at the man, it's the spirit in him.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, I just feel like maybe, I don't know, that's really hard, but shouldn't no man be putting their hands on no woman. So I think that will call for a divorce.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
shouldn't no man that love a woman ever have to put his hands on her.
Yeah,
that's
so
not
true.
love. That's Tina Turner and Ike. And we
yeah, we don't want that. Like poor Tina. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and that man tried to destroy her.
My God.
I'm saying no nice. Come on.
Come on. Oh, so you done lost some of
Leave her alone.
Come on. Come on, bitch. Get up. Come on. Get up.
Fuck you, wife.
Come on.
Fuck you, Ike. I'm out of here. You ain't gotta hit me for once. It's alright. It's not alright to let the motherfucker pound on you. If you had any sense, you get out of here too.
You have me. Get the fuck out of here.
Kiss my ass. You a dead woman if you stay here.
Well, how do you feel about divorce or breakup parties then?
Ooh. And get the queen of that.
Yeah.
I seen one of your shows. Well, you are celebrating your freedom, you know, especially if you've been in a bad relationship. Because I feel like I'm celebrating my independence right now, my freedom, my peace.
Yes, peace is important.
Yes. And if you feel like a man is taking that up, too much of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then, hey, I seen that where the girl trashed her whole dress. Like, you spent $4,000 on that wedding dress and she just trashed it. It's kind of hard. But
It's kind of hard.
I mean, it's interesting too because there's a lot of the divorce rate is high.
Yeah, it is. Like every 13 seconds, someone's getting divorced.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I think that's why a lot of women are, well, it's not only women that watch our show. What I'm finding surprisingly is I have more male viewers than females.
Really?
Yeah, so I believe
They don't know what to do, what not to do.
maybe. But we have a lot of males watching the shows too, so they're excited about divorce parties, and some of the ladies are too. But I think it's just because they've been through hell, and so I'm not like preaching to people, go ahead and go get divorced. I'm just, sometimes it's just they've been through a lot, and so I want to celebrate and, you know, try to get them moving forward. That's basically what the whole show's about, you know, celebrating life. It's not over after.
Yeah, it's not over afterwards. You know, you might marry the second time and get it right.
True. True. What characteristics make a man stand out to you?
A man that loves the Lord. There's something about a man that had a heart for God. And it sounds weird, but I've heard many women say it. And my personal opinion, it is sexy for a man to love the Lord. Is that weird?
No, look at Devon Franklin. That man is fine. Yes, and he's on fire for the Lord. So that is a great man. I wish there's more men like him.
Especially men that know his word, though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's always guys that say, oh, I love God and this and that. But then when you start seeing his lifestyle, it don't line up with it.
That's true.
Or they just say, I've had men say, oh, I love God. But then next thing you know, they are listening to dark music and stuff.
Drunk and high.
Yeah, all that.
Yes, all that we try to avoid.
What blows my mind. So many people know me because I produce films and that's my day job. And let me tell you, people always want to know, what celebrity do you know? And let me tell you, when I'm with certain celebrities, people lose their mind just to get in front of them and get a selfie. But may I submit for your consideration, even if your favorite celebrity walked into this house right now, they did not get up on a cross and shed their blood for your sins. But Jesus is here. And if you can praise a celebrity down here who ain't done nothing for you, why don't you give praise to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? Who at the Way Church am I talking to?
Have you tried meeting men in church?
No.
No?
No, because it's more women than guys in church.
I've heard that too.
And most of the men that are in church, they already, have a wife, or they have the
Someone that they're already dealing with.
or they tambourine player, got a little sugar in their
Okay, they're a
system.
little sweet, okay.
But no, I haven't really. No, I've never met no one in church and dated no one in church.
Okay, because at our church...
Actually, like, that went to my church, or we went to church together. No.
Yeah, because at our church in LA, the pastor's asking people to raise their hand if they're single, like almost...
And everyone's looking around like
maybe 7 people that are married in our church. So I think there's actually a lot of single people in the church. So might want to try there since you are a Christian.
Yeah, but...
You're like, I don't know.
But then you got some that's too religious, or they feel like because you're a church girl that, you can't go out every now and then, so I'm just...
Okay, well, I guess you're going to have to talk to the Lord about that one.
Yes, ma'am.
What sports or activities do you participate in?
Well, in high school, I played basketball, all positions. I played tennis for the USTA, United States Tennis Association, for about 7 years. And I swam on a swimming team for a while.
That sounds fun.
Not long, but I enjoy playing card games, dominoes. I love games. I like checkers. I don't know how to play chess, but I like playing checkers.
I like checkers too.
And my favorite is shooting pool.
Shooting pool. Oh, okay.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fun.
pick that. Like, that could be a typical.
That'd be a
date for me just to go shoot pool, but that gets old.
Okay, well you should try that. Men love feminine women. Describe or show us some of your favorite dresses and shoes.
Okay, well, my dresses. Always, because I play sports, so I was always a t-shirt and jean type of girl. So to dress that
Well,
up,
you look
would
gorgeous
be-
wearing what you're wearing right
Thank
now with the
you.
jeans on
And
and all the accessories. So that's definitely feminine.
Thank you. I try.
You look good.
Thank you. But these shoes, I don't know. I picked 3 because, let's see, I'm missing one. There's one somewhere.
Oh yeah, where's the one?
It was my go get 'em boot. There we go.
Okay. All right.
So, inspiration from Mary J. Blige, because she
Oh,
was
I
the
love
one
Mary
of-
J. Blige.
Yeah.
She has a style that just
And
stands
because
out.
we're in LA, fashion is one big thing in Los Angeles. But this boot, to be honest, my grandmother picked this boot out. And I was like, Grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah,
Oh, you
because-
must have had a sexy grandma.
Yeah, she was. But one thing
And
about...
I remember you telling me about the red dress.
Yeah,
too, right?
she told me wear a red dress. Always keep a red dress in your closet. Always keep red
Was she
lipstick.
married?
My grandmother was married for 35 years.
Now we know why.
Yes, 35 years. But
Show me your shoe. Oh my gosh. show
she
me
picked this
boot.
out because she always said I wear tennis shoes and I need to get out of tennis shoes, and I was growing up.
Oh yeah, if you wear those outside, you might have 20 men chasing after you.
So,
I don't know if they'll be the right man, but you might have
but
20
the thing
men
is,
looking for you.
I haven't worn them yet. I don't know.
You gotta wear
I don't go
wear
nowhere.
them on your birthday.
I don't go nowhere.
Day
You
2
know,
of your
I can't wear
birthday.
them to church. Yeah, so this is what the not a first Sunday or second Sunday shoe.
Yeah,
Like
I've
so
heard that
sad.
before somewhere.
And this one I really like. I thought it was cute because I like things that glitter.
That's pretty.
You know, I like things that's shiny and
Me
that
too.
stand out.
Bling bling everywhere.
Yeah, the bling bling, you know. I haven't worn this one. You know, women, we always got shoes we ain't worn yet.
Oh.
Only for a photo shoot, and that was for my 34th birthday.
Oh, I'm sure fellas would love to see that photo shoot.
I'm too tall in this.
Right-
I'm 5'6"
right,
and a
Joe?
half.
Wow.
So this is, I think, about like a 4-inch heel.
Oh.
Yes. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 6 feet in this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he best to be tall.
Seaman, she has good taste.
And this one, I think my grandma picked this one out too. We
Show
went
them the
shopping.
buckles.
I love it. Isn't it cute?
That is
so
cute.
this is something that you could probably wear to church. And then even if you want to go out on a Friday or Saturday, you can, you know, but make sure, ladies, your toes is done. So
Oh, yes,
I make sure my toes is done if I want to bring my toes out. But I think my grandma always told me, always have a sexy black shoe because you can
Your
dress it
grandma
up.
sounds so
Yeah, because she was
smart.
one of them girls that always went to cocktail parties. So she always said, this is a cocktail
We
shoe.
need a picture of your grandma up on here.
Oh, girl, she was a diva.
She sounds like
She was
it.
a diva.
Yeah,
High
she sounds
maintenance.
like- she had a husband too.
Yeah,
obviously.
she did. A good one, too.
Oh, wow.
A good one.
See, you need to listen to your grandma. You need
Yeah.
to do some more talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man was sitting next to you, what smell would he smell?
What's like Jesus?
What's that? What he smell?
Like the frankincense and myrrh. No, like,
like the sanctuary.
You smell so anointed.
Oh wow. Hey, they
No.
might need. Some of the men need to be anointed. They might need to come sit next to you.
No, is it Miyagi? I love that cologne. They sell it at Macy's.
Oh,
Yes.
a cologne?
Yes, it's Izzy Miyagi. It is. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Speaking of cologne, men that wear cologne, they just, oh my god.
Yeah, he just cannot
Woo.
smell like Juke
Oh.
or Cool Waters. We ain't doing Juke.
No, I'm
or
talking
Cool
about
Waters.
you. If he's sitting next to you, what do you smell
Oh, what do
like?
I smell like? Oh,
What perfume do you wear? But now we know what the fellas
if
think
you want to look
do
at my
you-
bathroom, I love Perfume. I love Pleasures. Pleasures is one of my favorite by Estee Lauder.
Oh.
And you can find it at Macy's. I think MK right now. I have Michael Kors on right now. But yeah, right now it'd be Pleasures.
Okay, that's a nice selection of perfumes, fellas. So you know she smells good, she looks good, and she's got nice shoes, and she makes sure her toes are always done.
Yes.
Now, does a man have to be wealthy to date you?
No.
No.
You gotta have some faith
Okay.
and vision and proof. Yeah.
Okay. What is your end goal with dating?
Say that again.
What is your end goal with dating? What do you
Hopefully marriage.
marriage? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you ever double date? How do you feel about double dating?
Double date. I haven't did that. That'd probably be cool.
Yeah,
let's
it
do
would
a
be like,
double
girl,
date.
oh, we should
I'll
do
find you
double
a date. You find me a date.
boyfriend.
Oh,
This dude lost his hand the other day, man, out there fucking with gators. Sad story. It's tragic. Fuck out the way. What's up, everybody?
sorry. Ooh, we gonna get in
You
trouble.
gonna have me singing hot girl stuff.
You gonna get a divorce.
I'm not married yet.
Divorce
I'm not
before you
married
get
yet.
married.
I'm not married yet. Not
Well,
yet.
you better put a ring on it.
Yeah, you gotta put a ring on. How about blind dates? Have you ever been on a blind date?
Oh, a blind date? No. Wait, have I? Does it count when you was like in high school and your friends like, oh, I got someone for you?
That's a blind
We
date.
gonna go to the movies? That don't count no more.
That was 100 years ago.
That was so long ago. No, I haven't been on a blind date. It'd be pretty cool though. Like I'm willing to meet new people. I'm spontaneous like that. So
I've been on a blind date before. I don't.
just make sure it's not a
That was when I was
midget.
younger, and I was like, oh no. But I mean, go for it and try it out. But it just wasn't for me. I think like my girlfriends and I, we usually have like different tastes.
Okay.
That-
Yeah, there's always that one girl that want to pick it out and she got the worst taste.
I'm like, no, please.
Go to the movies? That don't count no more.
That was 100 years ago.
That was so long ago. No, I haven't been on a blind date. It'd be pretty cool though. Like I'm willing to meet new people. I'm spontaneous like that. So
I've been on a blind date before. I don't.
just make sure it's not a
That was when I was
midget.
younger, and I was like, oh no. But I mean, go for it and try it out. But it just wasn't for me. I think like my girlfriends and I, we usually have like different tastes.
Okay.
That-
Yeah, there's always that one girl that want to pick it out and she got the worst taste.
I'm like, no, please.
Maybe for you, but not for
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
Jordan, right?
Right.
Ricky. Man, you look even better than your picture. I get a hug?
Thanks. No, I don't even know you like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's just a lot of bed bugs in the city, you know?
You said Nino's. I thought you were talking about a pizza spot or something.
No. Nino's Tuscany is best in Manhattan.
Okay, look a little pricey in here. You want to share a salad or something?
Jump right back in. Okay, so Miss MYISHA, how do you feel about men going to strip clubs?
How I feel about men going to strip clubs? As long as he ain't touching. But he ain't tricking it out of the savings.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, don't come back broke, okay? You're nicer than me. I prefer a man not to be at the strip club, but that's just my personal opinion.
But like I had told you that I actually went to a strip club on a ladies' night out, and my ex showed up at the strip club. Like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. So, you know, I mean,
I kind of wish I had a dude like that. I hate the dudes that be like wanting to be at the strip club.
Right.
So you're lucky in that aspect.
Yes, but he's not out there making it rain.
Because I've had a dude, and they spend like, I found a bill for $600 at the strip club, but you ain't paid for your child.
So I'll tell you this. Now they have strip holes on Amazon.
Oh, so you want them for the bedroom?
And so you can have one for the bedroom.
I mean, it does kind of look fun, like going down there. I'm like, I might have to try it just to do it for fun. Maybe I might have to try it in a segment.
Yeah, every now and then, you know, you want it for your man.
Okay.
You know?
What if he goes down that pole?
Oh, no, we ain't doing that. I know that's it.
Okay, so what is a deal breaker? You know, as Dr. Phil says, what is a deal breaker when you just done with the dude? Like, you is not dealing with them no more.
When he got that baby mama that just constantly calls and make up reasons. You know, the baby's sick every 2 days. You know, or
the baby's like 3 months old. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you waiting for somebody?
No.
Go check to see.
Check it out.
I wasn't waiting on anything.
Hi.
What you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? You wasn't gonna tell me that you got out?
How did you figure out my address?
6ix9ine's in court snitching on everybody.
What do you want?
I want you to see your kid.
First of all, we already established that that's not my kid. His dad came out of jail and said Octavius was not his name. You forgot?
Okay, but we have a daughter together. Remember, I was pregnant before you got into jail?
That's not my baby.
It's yours.
I need to get a DNA test.
For what?
To prove that that's not my baby.
So you don't want to see your kid?
You brought the baby here?
No, I didn't bring the baby here.
So how am I going to see the baby?
Oh, the picture?
You know what? Show me the picture. I can tell you if that's my baby or not. Show me the picture.
My phone is dead.
Bad hygiene. Don't clean up after himself, or someone that always, you know, like it's me, all about himself.
Yeah, selfish. What is your dream man?
A man that fears the Lord,
Fears the Lord.
praying man, a godly man, a man that can lead.
Yeah, I like a man who could lead too.
Yes. And always.
Are you healthy? Do you have any bad habits or addictions that a man should know about if he's trying to court you?
I'm addicted to the blood of Jesus.
Okay.
I'm addicted to just to God.
God. Okay. Well, if you're gonna have addiction, I think that's the best addiction you can have, right?
I'm high in Jesus.
Yes, she's high in Jesus. You know she's excited on Sundays. She's excited on Sunday. What do you miss about being in a relationship?
What I miss about being in a relationship is the companionship, doing things together, the whole, you know, catering, you know, pleasing my man. Yes.
You hear that, fellas? She's into pleasing you.
Yeah, feet rubs, massages.
Oh, see, somebody's missing out there, fellas. You guys are missing out. Do you have anyone who you suggest or recommend get a makeover on our show? Like they just came out of a bad relationship and you know they could use a makeover.
Not too much of a bad relationship, but a couple deal breakers. My sister.
Your sister.
My sister, I believe she needs just a mommy makeover. She has 5 kids. She's one of those.
Oh, 5 kids. That already says it all.
Yeah, you know, she just simple. You know, no makeup. She don't get the hair and the nails done and something. So I would love to see her.
Oh yeah, we would love to hook her up on her show too.
Yes.
What's your daughter? I mean, not your daughter. Your sister's first name.
My sister's name is Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Beautiful flower.
Jasmine, that is very pretty. Where? I was gonna say, where can we learn more about you, but we'll ask about that later. Have you tried online dating?
Yes, I have, and it don't go nowhere.
It doesn't go anywhere?
You know, as far as maybe visiting every now and then, but it really didn't go far. I don't know, maybe because the distance and, you know, the companionship is kind of like, you know, it's not really there. But
I've tried some online dating. I still have some friends, fellas? They remained in the friends category. No, not all of them. There's a couple that I did date. Yeah. Hey. I'm just playing. I have a man. Okay. How do you handle disagreements and arguments?
I feel like when you're in some type of disagreement, find a perfect time to address it. You know, even if you gotta wait till the heated conversation has calmed down, or even a time like during dinner. You know, like, you know, I kind of disagree with you on that. You know, so it's more like a conversation, not an argument.
Gotcha. Okay. How much time out of a day do you think your mate should spend with you?
Okay, it just depends. If he is a working man, a 9 to 5 or a 12-hour guy, I believe evening time. But I think that there should be days set aside for the both of you. So dinner dates, you know, date nights, family nights. That, you know, thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
You know, go spend some quality time. Maybe Sundays to fellowship with one another, or maybe even Saturdays. You know. So I just feel like, you know, or just to an exclusive day, just from morning to night, is that off day with that you have with, and especially if you don't have children. So. But if you have children, you do things as a family. But for you, just you and him, I think you should at least out the month, at least 20 hours.
20 hours? Okay, yeah. I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I've been in some relationships like, all I have time is to see you at night. That's it.
Just listen to they come home from work.
Yeah, you've been gone
already. They're winding down. Don't want to be bugged and grouchy when they wake up, and just a whole routine. I deal with something like that. We didn't have no time for each other.
That's important.
You know, by the time it's coming in dinner, then once they get full, they go to sleep. And it's just like,
that's boring.
And you know,
yeah, that gets old.
Yes, it does.
When are your relationships the happiest?
When I'm happy, when he's happy. I like to make others happy. So when I know he's happy, then I know I'm doing something right. So.
Okay. So when you guys are both happy then.
Yes.
Whose relationship do you admire?
My grandparents, my great-grandparents. They were married to death did them part. My grandfather was a man of honor. I never seen them argue. They never cuss.
See, you have a really great example. I didn't come from that environment.
They didn't smoke, they didn't drink. Grandma, I never seen my grandmother get upset. I've never seen her raise her voice.
Nice.
My grandfather always had a humble character, so he never raised his voice. He spoke very soft.
We need to find some men like that. I like men who aren't all in women's faces. Yeah.
For him to voice his opinion or to get, he just spoke. When he talked, you listen. You know. Yeah. He didn't never have to scream. Never. When I say never. If he did, they didn't let us see it.
See, you have a really, really great example, and I think you should look for those characteristics when you're looking for a mate.
And that's what I do. I'm like, he's like, you got the same quality.
My girlfriend too, she's Christian as well, and she says her parents, they're really good examples too. But she's saying that generation of man, like they provided, they worked, and they came home. We're finding that issue, like something from that decade versus now. Like what happened?
Back then, they held their weight.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
They didn't believe women took care of home.
Now these men want you to take care of them.
Now they like, they want to.
Not all of them, just these no good bums.
No.
Hey, you guys, thank you for watching.
But sometimes they want to do the cooking, and like you want to do the cooking and you want to do the cleaning. So when do you ever work? Like he want to be the house husband. Like no.
Well,
No, Rose
they
is-
can
Rose
wash
is
my
backwards.
dishes. They can wash my dishes if they want to. They can wash my dishes. I'm not gonna complain about it. You can vacuum.
But if you're working, if the woman's working, and he just, you know, want to make it easy for you so that you ain't got to come and double work when you get home. You know
I
what
don't
mean?
like to be double duty. No.
Yes.
Is there any genre of music that would just drive you mad if some dude was taking you out on a date and he's just blasting this music and then you're like, oh no, I'm never seen
Techno,
Okay.
hard rock,
Mm-hmm.
and soft metal
Soft
or
metal.
hard metal.
Okay, so
Yeah.
fellas, don't pull up bumping, you know,
Yeah,
corn.
I didn't know they still around.
And maybe on one of our other guests, but not for this
Yeah.
particular one. Don't pull up listen to corn. How do you feel about dating a man with no car?
Well, we're gonna work on that. But
See, she's nicer than me.
you don't understand why he may not have a car. And I've never been that type of woman that only wanted men because he had a certain car, or because he drive this and that. Like those were what they call the gold diggers. Never been a gold digger. But you never know why he don't have a car. He may be saving. You know, he may be. His job may be
Scared
down
after
the
a car
street.
accident.
And you know, he may have some, you know, bad experiences, or he maybe don't know how to drive.
Okay, so
maybe he could teach you how to drive.
we need to look a little further into these men for the reason. It's nice to hear that because a lot of women are like, hell no, I ain't dating you. You don't have a car.
And see, the cool thing is, you may bypass that one man that may be at the bus stop, and he may have a car, but it's in the shop.
Yeah, I've been at the bus stop my damn self.
But you know, his car may be in the shop.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you see him on the metro, but he parked his car at the metro.
Yes,
and he gets on the
carpooling. I know all about that. Yep, that's true. See, be smart. What ways do you like love to be expressed to you?
In the simple things. Like I said, enjoy the little things. Little things like poems, flowers, just calls that, hey babe, I was thinking about you. You know, just little gestures.
Yeah.
You know, even the affection, small affection, you know, it's something about when a guy like do that, you know. So just
paying attention.
Paying attention to me.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, babe, you know, I seen you looking at this, and I think you look good in this color. You know, just
that's a reason why a lot of women cheat. I'm sorry, we cheat too. But it's because the man's not giving her enough attention. Fellas, I hope you guys don't listen.
There's a lot of women that cheat because they're not satisfied 100% all the way around.
Yeah, we're just keeping it real. Okay?
Keeping it 100. What you won't do, the next one would. They believe.
That's true.
But it's not green on the other side. We learned that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what would totally turn you off on a date?
If the man is constantly on his phone.
Oh, that's just no man.
Liking, commenting, and doing that. He's not.
He needs to stay his ass at home. Basically,
he's really not interested in you. That's showing that he's bored. So if he's constantly on his phone, or I gotta pick up this phone, let me walk away for a minute.
How important are your date's parents to you? Are you really interested in his parents?
Really, because you gotta know how he brought up, his morals, his family values, you know, how he respect and look at his mother, his father. If his father been around, then he probably have those, you know what I mean?
Some morals and stuff.
Some morals and stuff.
Okay.
It's important.
How do you feel about a man asking you out for a drink?
I feel like he's trying to get in my panties.
I agree. I hate when the dudes ask, can we go out for a drink?
He want me to get a little loose.
Yeah. See, I'm glad that we woke up to this because I think that was just common back in the day. Here, go take down a drink.
Let's go have a drink. Or, you know, let's meet up and I'll bring the drink. Like,
hell no.
Let's have Netflix and chill and I'll bring some chicken. Like,
we
no,
grew
bring
up
a
out of that.
Coca-Cola, bring a Pepsi.
Some water, shoot. Because you need a lot of water. You're kind of thirsty. How do you feel about dating men who live with their mom?
Well, for one, if you over your 40s, it better be a good reason why you live with mommy. Unless you're taking care of her, or you're downsizing because you want to buy something, you know, or it's just convenient because there's some families that are just really close knit, and I think that's a beautiful thing. But you know,
for the most part,
it's a beautiful thing. Like the Latino culture, they all in together. You know what I mean? But
I don't want a man living with his family. I've been there, done that. I'm like, no, we have our own problems. Like, I want some privacy. Yeah, like if they're like on
taking
their
care of mama's
dime bed or something. Yeah, deathbed.
Unless mama, mama come and move in with us.
Yeah.
And, it just depends.
It depends. It really does. Why have you remained single for so long?
Because I want who God has for me. So I want him to do the picking, and I think I haven't been in the right places to be found.
Okay.
So I need to find some new hiding locations.
Okay. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
What is your favorite cake flavor?
Vanilla with strawberry.
Vanilla strawberry. Fellas, I hope you're listening.
Yes.
She likes
vanilla with strawberries.
Ooh.
Something special in the middle.
You get her a nice piece of cake, you never know.
Not this cake. Not these cakes.
Yeah. I was like, you're gonna have to wait on that. You're gonna have to come with a ring or something. Why?
Oh, with buttercream.
Ooh, with buttercream,
like
strawberries, and vanilla cake. Okay.
Some places don't even sell buttercream. No, it's all. Yeah.
I'll find me some buttercream. Why do you usually break up with someone?
They're dishonest. No commitment, or they lie about a relationship or a woman on his side, or they just have too much baggage.
Yeah, they're living with some.
Or just too much drama. We're not doing drama. I don't do no drama, man. Drama queen. Like you got a man that's petty. I don't want no petty man.
Thank you. No. What kind of parent are you? Do you allow your children to like smoke in your house or drink?
Well, my son is 16, and at that age they become rebellious. So when I'm at home, I don't know what he's doing, but sometimes I come home and my house smell like reefer.
We are in California. Yeah, that's what
it's streets are everywhere.
Yeah.
Do I approve of it? No. He's been doing it since.
He's at that
with
stage.
His friends and ditching school, high school, the influence. You're dealing with a whole different influence. And then this trend, this generation, they follow the trends, and it's like do what's cool. And so at that age, he's a young boy. They're trying to fit in and trying to kind of fill out who they are as a young man. They're smelling themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we all know it's a struggle to raise these kids, teenagers and young adults. How do you feel about dating men that have been divorced?
They better get it right the second time.
Okay, so what if they've been divorced 3 or 4 times?
I don't want to be the second wife. I want to be my man's first wife. Because I feel like the second time they kind of compare you to the first one. Well, she did it this way. She cooked her eggs like this, and her toast was like this, and she helped me like this, and I need you to do this.
Well, then why aren't you with her still? Yeah,
that part.
Yeah,
but hopefully they learn from their mistakes how to treat a woman better. And then they can get it right the second time. But 3rd, 4th, 5th time.
You got to go.
No,
you got to go.
You're a bad husband.
That's true. Do you have a problem with nagging?
No.
No? Okay, good. Because I think I used to have a problem with nagging. But you know what? I discovered too, like if I have to nag at a man, like get a job or take care of your child, then it's time to go. Yeah,
that's a boy.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, that is a boy. Some of them are like 40 something and still boys.
Yes.
What romantic place would you like to visit?
A romantic place? Italy.
Italy? I'm gonna go there too. Oh my gosh, we need to take our show there.
Yeah,
to both of those
to the Caribbean.
Oh, the Caribbean, girl. I'm not coming back after that.
And just sip on a Mai Tai. Yes.
Smoke some. That's just in Jamaica. That's just in Jamaica. I really don't smoke that, but in Jamaica I just might. Okay. The Caribbean Islander's gonna come out. Okay. What TV show could you imagine watching with your boo?
What that I can imagine. Is Love Connection still around?
Love Connection. Oh my God.
Was that a show?
Yeah,
that a game show. That was a game show.
Jeez.
I don't know. Maybe something fun. Anything that would bring us together.
Okay.
I think that quality time.
Okay.
Something just
something that's
maybe this yeah.
Something that you guys can enjoy together. Okay. Would you travel past Los Angeles to date someone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I love to travel. Let's go.
Okay.
You see it, I come.
Hey, I've done it. I'm headed to New York, and I'm
And see, that's where I want to go. I want to go to New York really, really bad.
Yes, go to
That's
New
my
York.
dream.
Yep.
I want to go so bad.
Girl, we gotta make a trip there too.
Yes.
We got a lot of places to go. Does your friend's opinion affect your relationships?
No.
No, that's good.
No, and that I think a lot of people have divorced because they value their friends' opinions more than their spouses.
Thank you.
And allow their friends to get too close. And you know, I mean, if I don't have to sleep with you, you're not paying my bills.
Yeah.
Like, why should your opinion even matter? You know, you can say, well, no, not even that. Like you don't want.
That's
to,
like some high school stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember in high school, the girls would be like, oh, you need to date him or you shouldn't date him.
Yeah.
And why do they care? They're not dating. I still have some girlfriends like that. Like, worry about you.
I think you need a man like this. No.
What man do you have? They don't even have no damn man. And probably never will.
Or they have a man, but they just not happy.
They have a man who's got a wife. That's why we got the spicy divorce party platter show. Okay, now, girl, we got some questions from the fellas. So they wrote in, they dropped their comments. So Mr. Jackie Langston in Encino, California.
Hey, boo.
He has a gang of questions for you.
First one.
First one. He said, what are you most passionate about?
The gospel. Spreading the love of God. Because I believe 1 Corinthians 13:7. Love bears all things, believe all things, hope all things, and endure all things.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's really nice. I'm sure he'll be interested in hearing that. We'll have Mr. Langston. Are you Christian?
Yes.
We're all interested. When he wants to know, when you're driving and see a yellow light, what do you do?
Depending where I'm going. If I'm late for work, I'm going through it.
Okay.
But, you know, I might stop.
You might stop? Okay. Okay. Yeah, usually I'm cautious when I see a yellow light.
It says slow down.
Yeah.
But, you know. And I'm usually always doing speed limit.
We're old ladies over here. On the first date, is it more important for you to get to know the person you're with, or for them to get to know you?
For me to get to know them, because you don't want to give that person all of you in that one night. You know, I think we should gradually get to know one another as time kind of passes by. The second, third, you know, by the third date, you should get kind of a cool understanding of who they are. You know, maybe not the whole character or personality, but just a little, you know, taste of who they are.
That makes sense. Tell us about a time that having a man in your life.
That was that one question.
Yes, that would have really made a significant difference for something to go in a different, more desirable direction. So I basically think he's saying, like, is there some point in your life that you feel like you would have did better in this area of your life if a man would have been there?
In my prime.
In your primes.
In my primes, because I probably would have had everything together if I had that one person that was motivating me, you know, that would encourage me to save and gave me more a perspective on business, you know, would have made better decisions. So someone that was more leading, other than someone that was just like, you know, kind of like you did everything on your own. So if he would have stepped in like, hey, we're going to do A,